Okay, let me do this real quick. Get to the point. I already did one and I deleted it. On my commute in. And, it's going to be one of those. Oh, good morning, by the way. It's going to be one of those, if I had a chance to talk to these idiots running the country and the House or whoever, Congress or whatever, the rhetoric would be the same. You guys need to get your shit together. You're voted in by people of a platform to represent all of us. So therefore, you don't keep pounding. You don't keep pounding the drum of your own platform once you're in. Okay, you got to humble down occasionally to make ends meet. You know, this whole thing about making America great again. We stopped being great when we stopped being problem solvers. We became party bitches. Just to use an urban slang. You're a bitch to the party. You're no longer a problem solver. And that's where the problem is. You have to break that down. You break down issues to fix them. And then you'll find out there's some points that you don't need to be arguing. Not every issue is a do or die situation. You know, we keep on bringing up this thing. George Carlin said it years ago, we make war on everything. War on this, war on that. The only thing that happens when you do that is you cause division within your own ranks. Okay? That's the only thing that happens. Okay? That's what, it's just, it's tiresome watching these people with supposed degrees in education, some of them, that have figured out how to buck the system and get a job just by opening their mouths and greeting and shaking hands and going in and being sent in. And here they've got a platform. They've got a seat in the House. They've got a seat in the government. And they don't know how to do any more than that. Okay? And that gets so frustrating to watch. So frustrating to watch. I sit there and I go, you gotta be kidding me. You know, pick an issue and start picking it apart. I don't know who's asking these questions when they do that, but they're not picking them apart, obviously. I'll give you a simple example, the border, for crying out loud. That's a really easy one, a real fucking easy one. You got to look at the demographics of the people coming across the border, first of all, to understand what the situation is. Okay? You look at the demographics, and if all of a sudden you find out that 30 or 40% of them are from a certain country, what's going on in that country? You're going to find out that on our own mainland, and I say mainland going all the way down to South America, whatever happens down there is eventually going to affect us, because people can walk. And yet, we think of building a wall. Really? Rather than reaching out, and I realize it's not easy, but reaching out and doing something about it down in a nation, below. That's more productive than being a bitch to a party. Plain and simple. And you know what? if you don't get any, I mean, you can do multitask. You can be doing both of them at the same time. But if you're able to fix something somewhere else on our own mainland, and it knocks out 20, 30, 40% of that problem, that's a bigger chunk than what's going on right now. Pick the issue apart. It's not that freaking hard. Domestic affairs, foreign affairs, abortion, whatever. Pick it apart. That's what you were put in office to do. You weren't put in office to be a party bitch. Okay? That's all I can say. I get blown away. We used to call it, the red tape of bureaucracy. This isn't even red tape of bureaucracy. This is insanity. This is stupid. These people that supposedly are holding down degrees, and I don't care if they came from the Ivy League all the way down to, some surfboard community on the California coast. Don't be waving your diploma if you can't fix things, or if you can't even break things down to a simple demographic situation. You don't have the brains to be an elected official. Being an elected official. There, that's what I have to say. It's good morning. Happy Friday. Nothing but love. I pray for our country. I pray for everyone. But nothing but love. Enjoy the weekend.